they are also releasing energy. And they're releasing some energy into the ground. They are releasing some energy out in the form of kind of like waves, but
Uh-huh.
it doesn't feel as strong or as beautiful as looking at the rocks in the river and how that's happening. It's just it looks so beautiful. The other bigger monuments are doing their thing, and they're releasing the energy.
It's
But
just in a different way.
yeah, in a different way. It doesn't look so beautiful, but it is doing its thing. The
Okay.
energy that has been released is just being released out into the atmosphere and also down into the earth.
Okay, so the where Debbie's feet are touching the water and the
Mm,
rocks and the stones in this area and the river is doing a different type of code
mm.
release than
It's a lot different because that one has to flow, so it needs a stronger force. It flows because it's got to reach every sea, every river. Eventually it will touch everywhere. I'm not sure if Debbie was actually, it was her feet. I think she was being a rock. I'm not 100% sure. Right now her feet feel like they're a rock.
okay,
Um, but
okay,
so I think that's how she was feeling, that she was putting energy, releasing energy, because it wasn't Debbie as Debbie, it was more Debbie as a rock.
okay. And so this rock that Debbie was feeling herself as
Mm-hmm.
is releasing the codes at this time because it is time to
Mm-hmm.
release the codes.
Yeah.
When those codes flow throughout the river into the ocean, how do they affect the beings that are in the ocean?
Well, the beings don't even need to go in the ocean, because when they're in the ocean, they're in the atmosphere, and sometimes they're sucked up into the clouds and it can turn into water, into rain. They're touched in some way always, because once they're in contact with water, it flows. But the water that flows through people's houses, inside their plumbing systems, that kills the the energy.
I
So
know.
it's better to contact that water in a natural space, because this energy doesn't survive through, once it goes through a chemical plant and enters our houses.
Yes, I understand that.
The energy is
It's
killed, more or less.
it's best to then go to a nearby river, a nearby stream that is
Mm-hmm.
surrounded by rocks and water and trees.
Mm-hmm.
And what will happen if we do that?
If we sit quietly, without our, devices, without all the distractions, and we just sit quietly there and go within,
Yes.
we can connect. We can connect with the information that is being released.
Is that what Debbie does when she goes out into the nearby waters and streams and sits down
Mm-hmm.
and receives this information that you say?
Yeah, I think she's not so aware. She's aware something is going on, but yeah, she keeps being called to go and sit by water. So I think that is where she's getting some of her information, and it's connecting with her inner being
Yes.
that's absorbing some of the information.
She also captures green images in photos with the sun.
Mhm,
What
mhm.
is she capturing there?
In a way, um, she's capturing a reflection of herself. It's to do with the sun reflecting on the water, and then she sees what looks like these, they look like beautiful beings. They look like, I'm sure people are aware of some of the photos that when they're reflections of the sun, but they are reflections of those who are taking the photographs. They are part of the sun. We are sun beings. And that's just the sun's way of showing us that we are, trying to show us who we are, that we are these powerful beings, as powerful as the sun.